Okay, welcome yogis. Find a spot that's comfortable. Get yourselves seated wherever is comfortable. Vajrasan, Sukhasan, cross-legged. Spine tall, that's important. But then when you keep your spine tall, don't kind of, get all stressed up and do this. So spine tall, but relax your shoulders and just see if you can hold yourself being relaxed but alert at the same time. And there's the spine balance between really getting your spine tall and, oh my God, I got to do this, and completely letting yourself go and, slouching. So there's that lovely in between where you're holding yourself nice and tall, and at the same time, you feel completely relaxed, completely for want of a better word, one with whatever is happening. So, you're not stressed at all. Now, with that lovely balance going on in your body of alert and relaxed at the same time, see if you can move inwards. So, if you need to, close your eyes, get into your breath, and just listen in, tap in to what your breath is saying right now. And see if you can find a way to reach that same sense of alertness and relaxedness with your breath. So there is a fullness to your breath, which gives you a sense of alertness. At the same time, it's not so full that prevents you from getting relaxed. And with that fullness, it's also slow. The fullness gives you the alertness, and the slow breathing gets you into a calm state. And then just examine your thoughts and see if you can align your thoughts in the same alert plus relaxed mode. So you're just aware of what's happening around you, of the sounds, the smells, the feel. But it doesn't bother you. So even if there's a loud noise somewhere, well, yeah, you hear it, you move on. Same, alert and relaxed. When you're ready, interlace your fingers, inhale all the way up. Keep reaching up, become tall. Exhale, release, interlace your fingers behind you, roll your shoulders back and down, squeeze your shoulder blades in, heart up, maybe chin up. Couple of breaths here. Slowly release, interlace your fingers in front of you, round your back, push your chin in towards your chest, slowly release your palms down to the mat. Release, left palm outside right knee, right palm behind, inhale, spine tall, exhale, twist. If you want, you can lean back a bit. If you want, you can try and remain vertical, whatever floats your boat. Release to the other side, right palm outside left knee, left palm behind, inhale, spine tall, exhale, twist. And release. Right palm next to you, inhale, left arm up, side bend, you know the drill. But even though this may feel very common, try and find the newness with your breath. Slowly release, inhale, right arm up, exhale, other side. So keep pushing your right hip into the mat or your heel. And release. When you're ready, we haven't done this for some time. See if you can cross your ankles and get up without needing support. If you need support, of course, take it. Please don't fall. Please don't injure yourselves. And find yourselves at the top of your mats. Feet are about hip distance apart. Going ahead with the theme of being alert and relaxed at the same time, finding that balance. Push down equally into all four corners of your feet. That starts getting you to be alert. Pull up your kneecaps. Alert. Point your tailbone down. Alert. Spine tall. Alert. Shoulders relaxed. You're beginning the relaxation. Chin parallel to the floor. Palms in front of your heart. Close your eyes. And this is where your body's alertness is balanced by your mental state of relaxation. So you know you're going through a few moves. You know what a Vinyassa flow is. You know how I practice Vinyassa flow. Some easy, some difficult, some in between. But that state of setting your intention to accept whatever comes in gets you relaxed. So your body is prepping for action, staying alert. Your mind is prepping to accept whatever is thrown your way. Being relaxed. Blink your eyes open. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Reach and stretch. If you want, look up between your fingertips. Push down even more into all four corners of your feet. Pull up your kneecaps. Keep reaching up. Exhale, swan dive. All the way forward. Hinge from your hips. Tailbone pointing back. Heart moving forward. Holding on behind your calves. Keeping your hips above your heels. Slowly pulling yourselves in. So because it's your first forward fold, you might still feel a little stiff. It's okay. You don't have to go all the way. You don't have to go to max. Just see where you're finding your resistance. Little more weight into your toes rather than your heels. Inhale, come up halfway. Flat back, chin up, fingertips pointing down. Everything alert. Exhale, bend your knees, fingertips on either side. Get your right foot all the way back. Hips down, heart moving forward, chin up, back knee straight. Stay with your breath. Get your right palm fully on the mat next to your left foot. Inhale, spine tall. Exhale, left arm up. See how much you can open your torso out to the left. Maybe up to the ceiling without bending your back knee. See if your front knee is falling to the side. If it is, connect it back in towards the center. Slowly release. Drop your right heel down, so your heel to arch alignment. If you need to, scooch your left foot into the center line. Push down into the right pinky toe. Extend your right arm. Keep your hips where they are. You're starting to engage a lot more muscle groups. Inhale, come up, warrior two. Take your time. So your right pinky toe is pushing down into the mat. It's staying alert. But your left side of your hip is relaxing so that you can keep taking your left hip down towards your left ankle. Your spine is alert, it's growing tall, but your shoulders are relaxing. Reach through your fingertips. Turn your chin over your left shoulder. Look calmly through your left index finger. Check in with your toes. Are your toes crunching up? Can you get them relaxed? Full breaths. What's your breath saying? Windmill your arms around. Front foot all the way back to plank. Index fingers parallel. Your palms are shoulder width apart. Your shoulders are over your wrists. Your hips are in line with your shoulders. Your chin is up. Your heels are pointing up towards the sky. You're pulling your navel in towards your spine. When you're ready, drop your knees down, hips slightly back, bend your elbows, heart falls between your palms, chin on the mat, knees, chest, chin, shoulders away from the ears, tailbone pointing up. Walk your knees back, drop your hips down, point your toes back, all 10 toes on the mat. Push the mat forward, gently come up to your baby cobra. If you want, release your palms off the mat. If you want, palms interlacing behind you. Squeeze your shoulder blades in, extend your elbows. Keep taking your heart up. Don't hold your breath, but do hold your pose. In fact, see if you can take it even higher. Take your heart even higher without feeling the stress in your lower back. Release your palms back under your shoulders. Tuck your toes in, come up through your knees. Hips up and back. Down dog. Keep your feet about 2 fist distance apart. Keep pushing the mat forward with your palms, index fingers parallel, palms are about shoulder width apart. Keep taking your shoulders back towards your knees. The only way you can really do this well is by taking your tailbone as high up and as far back as you can. Drop your heels down towards the mat. Keep your knees straight. Look forward between your fingertips. Get your right foot all the way forward, maybe a little to the right or maybe on the right, on the midline. Keep your back knee straight. Keep extending your heart forward, chin up. Keep your hips low. Left palm next to right foot. Inhale, take your right arm up. So pull out of your left shoulder. Don't sink into your left shoulder and kind of look like this. Keep that left elbow straight. So you get that energy by pushing the left palm in. Take that energy to pull your left shoulder out, up rather, and then take your right arm up. Keep your hips low, right knee in towards the center, left knee straight. Slowly release your right palm down. Drop your left heel down, right heel in line with left arch, left pinky toe into the mat. Keep your hips where they are. Extend your left arm, inhale, sweep up, warrior two. Once again, push down with your left pinky toe. Left knee straight. Right hip moving down towards your right ankle. Spine tall, shoulders relaxed, pushing out with your fingertips. Look over your right shoulder, through your right index finger, out of the horizon. Where's your breath? What's alert? What's relaxed? Check in with your toes. Are you scrunching up your toes? Get them to relax. You got this. Windmill your arms around. Back foot all the way forward. Keep your feet hip distance apart. Your heels behind your second and third toes. Straighten up your knees. Keep folding in. So if you want, keep your palms behind your calves or your ankles. Pull yourselves in. If you're beginning to get your flexibility, release your palms to the mat. Pull yourselves in a little more. Keep your knees straight. Your hips over your heels. When you do that, more of your weight gets into your toes. Avoid crunching up your toes. Inhale, come up halfway. Spine straight, parallel to the floor, chin up. Fingertips reaching down. Exhale, forward fold. Now when you come up, if you want to bend your knees, go ahead, bend your knees. Inhale, all the way up. Once you reach up, you can straighten out your knees again. So that reduces a little bit of pressure on your lower back. If you want to keep your knees straight, go ahead, keep them straight. No worries, if you can handle it, Do it. Exhale, release your palms in front of your heart, close your eyes. Check in with your breath. Check in with perhaps if something has shifted within you in terms of energy, in terms of alertness and relaxed levels. So even when you're alert, there are qualities of being alert. There's being alert in a frantic state, fight or flight response alert. And then there's an alertness, just being relaxed, being like, okay, I'm just going to watch, but I am going to watch. It's not that I'm switching off, I'm engaged, but I'm not going to let it affect me. That's your relaxed alertness. See if you've gone down that scale towards relaxed alertness. Blink your eyes open. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Reach up. This time, if you want, pick your heels off the mat. So try and get onto your tippy toes. I'm doing the crazy thing of looking up between my fingertips, which makes the balance so much more harder. If you want to keep it easier, train your gaze straight in front of you so it doesn't become a nightmare like it just did for me. But then you know what? I chose to go back to state of relaxed alertness. I said, okay, I'm just trying out something. It doesn't work. Shift your gaze. Slowly release your heels back down. Exhale. Swan dive all the way to forward fold. Some yogis like to call it Padahastasana. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, bend your knees, fingertips on either side. Left foot goes all the way back. Hips continue to remain low. Heart moves forward, chin up. So we're going to do this at various levels. So you take whatever level you want to go with. Drop your left knee down. Walk it a little further back. And if you want, just climb up to your right knee. Enjoy the show. But keep pushing your tailbone down and forward as much as you can. The other thing, next step, keep your left palm next to your right foot. Bend your left knee. Circle your right arm around. Hold on to your left foot and pull the foot in towards the hip. So you're stretching out your left quad. Then if you want, start twisting at your torso. Look over your right shoulder at your left toes. Then if you want, drop your right knee down towards the floor. Keep pushing your hips down and forward. So you pick a spot that you'd like to live with. Just make sure it's mildly challenging. Slowly release. Tuck your back toes in. Pick up your back knee. Drop your left heel down, heel to heel alignment, left toes at 45 degrees. Remember when we did the beginner's tutorial on neutral poses? You don't really need to keep heel to heel. You can keep your left foot a little more towards the left. If that improves your balance and your posture, go ahead, do that. Inhale, slowly come up, arms up, warrior one. You knew where this was going. Keep taking your tailbone down and forward. Once again, left pinky toe into the mat, left knee alert, right hip joint relaxing so that the hips or the tailbone moves down and forward. Keep reaching your fingertips up. Keep your arms next to your ears. So try and get that length on the sides of your torso. Chin parallel to the floor. Exhale, release all the way down. Front foot all the way back. Hold plank. Shoulders over wrists. Hips in line with shoulders. We've done the Vinyassa transitioning tutorial too. So by now you know where to place your palms and your feet. When you're ready, either knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, yogi's choice. So I won't toot the chaturanga, assuming you know it. I'll do it next time. Chin up, then all the way down. Relax your toes on the mat. Push the mat forward, come up to full cobra. So hips remain on the mat, shoulders away from the ears, lower back is more than alert, the shoulders remain relaxed. Elbows in towards the torso. Soften the eyes. Tuck your toes in, knees straight, hips up and back. If you wish, or come up through your knees, hips up and back, down dog. See if you can deepen your down dog a little more. Spread your fingers. Make sure your heels are reaching down to the mat. They may never reach the mat, that's cool. But you need to keep that gravity force pulling down on your heels so that your knees remain straight and you feel that stretch on the backs of your legs. Look forward between your fingertips. Get your left foot all the way forward between your palms. Heart reaching forward, back knee straight, right heel up towards the sky. Get your right palm next to your left foot, drop down on your right knee moves back a little more. If you want, just climb onto your left knee, keep pushing your tailbone down and forward, just enjoy this. Hip flexor stretch. You want to take it into your quads, you want to twist, you want to drop your knee down, so your left hip starts working. Join me, get your right palm down, bend your right knee, circle your left palm around, hold on to your left foot, pull the heel in towards your left hip. Inhale, spine tall, exhale, twist from the torso, look over your left shoulder at your right toes. If you want, drop your left knee down towards the floor. Hold your balance. Keep pulling in. You should feel the stretch on the quad. You should feel the twist in your torso. You should feel a little stretch on your left shoulder. You should feel that opening in your right hip if you're dropping the knee down. Slowly release. Pick up your back knee, drop your right heel down, heel to heel or a little away, but your right toes are pointing in at 45. Left hip back, right hip forward, hips down and low. Inhale, circle up, warrior one. As you exhale, drop your tailbone down and forward even more. I know legs feel a little stressed and alert, more than alert. But try and reach up with your fingertips. So the more you push your right pinky toe into the mat, the more you're reaching up with your fingertips. Try and keep your eyes soft. Tailbone down and forward. Windmill your palms all the way down, back foot all the way forward, deep forward fold. Keep your knees straight, hips over your heels, a little more weight in your toes. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees if you wish to. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Reach, 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 and then get your heels off the mat on your tippy toes. Arms next to ears. Your gaze could either be lifted between your fingertips or stare ahead if you want to make it a little easier. Slowly release your heels down, palms in front of your heart. Close your eyes. Check in with your alertness relaxed scale. Are you frantic alert or alert relaxed? Have you moved towards being frantic or towards being relaxed? And believe me, some poses can actually move you towards being frantic. which is fine as long as you recognize it as such. And then use your breath to slide back to alert but relaxed. When you're ready, blink your eyes open. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, bend your knees, fingertips down. Get your right foot all the way back. Drop your right heel down, heel to heel or thereabouts. We're getting into warrior one. Inhale, come up, warrior one. Exhale, windmill down. Left foot all the way back, hold plank. Now, if you want to do chaturanga, push your heels forward, get your shoulders beyond your fingertips, bend your elbows, lower yourself till your torso is elbow height, chin up, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Without going all the way down, see if you can flip to up dog. Shoulders away from the ears, heart pushing forward as if it wants to break out of your rib cage. Your neck, a natural extension of your spine, knees off the mat, all 10 toes pushing into the mat, your palms pushing into the mat, reaching your heart up and forward. When you're ready, just start picking your hips up to move into down dog. Look forward, get your right foot all the way forward between your palms, drop your left heel down, heel to heel or thereabouts. Push your tailbone down and forward. Inhale, come up. Warrior one. Exhale, release all the way forward. Back foot all the way forward. Deep forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. And take it back. Push your hips forward. Push down into all 4 corners of your feet. Reach up with your fingertips and then reach back. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, bend your knees, fingertips on either side. Left foot all the way back. Scoot your right foot in towards the center. Left heel down, heel to arch. Open up, warrior two. Feet are hopefully perpendicular. Keep pushing your right hip down towards your right ankle. Straighten your right knee. Move for triangle. Keep pushing your left shoulder back as much as you can. Try and keep your body in one plane. Float back. Bend your front knee. Windmill your arms around. Right foot all the way back. Hold plank. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. If you're doing chaturanga, push back up to plank. If you're back in plank, push back down to chaturanga. Flip your toes, up dog, shoulders away from the ears, heart moving forward and up. Start picking your hips up and back. Just flip your toes again, back to down dog. Look forward, get your left foot all the way forward between your palms. Ujjayi breath, drop your right heel down, heel to arch. Inhale, come up, warrior two. Straighten your right knee. Reach with your left fingertips to triangle on the other side. Right shoulder starts moving back. Think of the right side of your torso lifting up towards the sky. Keep pushing that left hip in, so you don't want to look like this. You want to stay in one plane. Slowly float back up. Bend your front knee. Windmill your arms round. Back foot all the way forward. Deep forward fold. Feet are hip width apart. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Palms together in front of your heart. Close your eyes. Breathe. Of course, do check in between being alert and being relaxed. Where are you? Okay, the fun and games are just going to begin. Blink your eyes open. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, come up halfway. So go full with your forward folds. Exhale, release your fingertips down. Get your right foot all the way back. Get your right palm next to your left foot. Stay on the balls of your right foot. Take your left arm up. Twist. Keep this twist. Push away with your right palm. So I'm bending my right elbow, pushing up to twisted high lunge. Stay with your breath. Left palm moves down, right palm circles up. Windmill your way to warrior two, facing the right. Drop your right palm, take your left palm up and back. Reach your right fingertips down, left fingertips across. Inhale, come back, warrior two. Left forearm on left thigh. Right palm faces up, circle across. So cover your right ear with your right arm. You want to take it further, left palm down to your left ankle. You want to bind, go ahead and bind. Reach through your right fingertips, push down with your right pinky toe. Look up at your right thumb if you want to. Inhale, come back, warrior two. Windmill your arms around. Front foot goes back and up, down dog, three-legged down dog. Reach that left leg even higher, as much as you can. Standing splits. Inhale, come to plank. If you want, put the foot down. If you want, keep the leg raised. One knee, chest, chin, two knees, chest, chin, or one leg chaturanga, two leg chaturanga, whatever floats your boat. And everyone meets in up dog. Knees are lifted, hip points lifted, shoulders away from the ears. Take your tailbone up, 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 and back. Flip your toes, down dog. When you really look forward between your fingertips, get your right foot all the way forward between your palms, and then drop down on your left knee. Just drop your right knee down. So if it means walking your right foot towards your left palm, do that. Drop that right knee down. Keep your hips level. If you want, push your right knee further to the right. If your right heel goes down towards your groin, allow it to do so. Don't struggle here. Come down to your elbows. If you want, reach your elbows forward if it's available. Drop your head down into pigeon. Enjoy this pigeon. And you're wondering where this pigeon suddenly came from when we were just building up heat. Yep, that's life. Find your breath. See what it meant for your body to switch gears from an active flow into a semi-resting pigeon. When you're ready, walk your palms back towards your right calf. Keep your hips low. You can either stay here, so keep pushing your hips down and forward. If you want, bend your left knee. Hold on to your left foot, inside of your left foot, inner edge of your left foot with your left palm. And pull the heel in towards the hip. As much as you can. Slowly release. Tuck your left toes in, pick up your left knee. Get your right foot back to where you started from. Get your back foot in, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Reach, palms together in front of your heart. Close your eyes, check in with your breath. When you're ready, blink your eyes open. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, bend your knees, fingertips on either side. Get your left foot all the way back. Get your left palm next to your right foot. Right palm circles up, twist. Push down with your left palm. Come up to twisted high lunge. Keep pushing your tailbone down and forward. Shoulders relaxed, fingertips reaching out. Circle your right palm down, left palm up. Open up, warrior two on your left. Keep pushing your right hip down towards your right ankle. Drop your left palm, take your right palm up and back. Peaceful warrior. Reach your left fingertips down, right fingertips across. Keep your hips where they were, so don't raise your hips up. Not good. Windmill, right forearm on right thigh. Turn your left palm up, circle it all the way across. Reach through your left fingertips. Push down into your left heel and left pinky toe. If you want, right palm down at the right ankle. Push that left shoulder back. Reach through with your left fingertips. Look up at your left thumb. Ujjayi breath. Windmill back. Warrior two. Windmill all the way. Right foot goes back and up. Three-legged down dog. Reach that foot up. Point through your toes. Shoulders back. Palms stretched. Pushing the mat forward. And using that force to take that right hip further up. But don't open the right hip over your left. Keep your hips neutral. When you're ready, inhale, come to plank. Either three-legged plank, two-legged plank, whatever you float your boat. One-legged, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, whatever you did on the other side, do it here. Everybody meets in up dog. Tailbone up and back. Down dog. Look forward, get your left foot all the way forward between your palms, and then drop your left knee down. So if you want to get your left foot closer to your right palm, go ahead and do that. If you want to push your left knee more to the left, do that. Keep your hips down and low, keep your hips neutral. Get down to your elbows. You can stay here. If this is uncomfortable enough, you want to go for the full Monty, go ahead, extend your elbows out. Enjoy your pigeon on the other side. When you're ready, walk your palms back towards your left calf. Keep your hips down and low. You can just stay here. If you want, bend your right knee, circle your right palm around, hold on to the inner edge of the right foot and push it down, push the heel down towards your right hip. You keep your tailbone down. So the tendency is to do this. Avoid that. Keep your tailbone moving down and low. Let the heel chase the hip, not the other way around. Stay with your breath. Slowly release, tuck your right toes in, pick up your right knee, get your left foot back to the top of the mat, your starting position, get your right foot next to it, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle all the way up. Palms together in front of your heart. Close your eyes. Stay with your breath. Make sure your feet are about hip width apart. Make sure your heels are behind your second and third toes. Push down equally into all four corners of your feet. When you're ready, blink your eyes open. Palms on your hip points. Breath in, spine tall. Exhale, imagine a chair behind you. Go ahead, sit on that imaginary chair, keeping your knees moving back. More weight on your heels than your toes. See if you can relax your shoulders into the back of the chair. Keep taking your tailbone down. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Reach up with your fingertips. Get your tailbone down a couple of inches more. Chin up. Get your right elbow outside left knee. Palm on top of palm. Inhale, take your heart forward. Exhale, twist. So twisting with the chair pose. Try and keep your knees in line. So right now my right knee wants to come forward and I want to do this. So push that knee back. Keep them at the same level and keep twisting. Now, if you can, transfer all your weight into your left foot. Take your right foot back into low twisted lunge. If this felt too difficult, go ahead, get out of the pose, get into a low lunge. So, get your palms down and then get your right elbow outside left knee and enjoy your twist. If keeping the right knee straight is feeling too dreadful, drop the knee down. Go ahead. Do what it takes. When you're ready, from here, float to warrior one, which means you will drop your right heel down and take your arms up, but your hips remain where they are. From here, straighten your left knee as much as you can. From here, get your palms to your hips, right hip moving forward, left hip back. Pull your elbows in towards each other, take your heart up. Little bit of a back bend. Inhale, come up tall. Exhale, hinge from your hips, heart reaching forward, straight back as much as you can. If you can, heart reaching down towards your front ankle. You want to complicate your life, interlace your fingers behind you, extend your elbows, squeeze your shoulder blades, rotate your palms overhead. If you don't want to do this, cut it out. Release your palms down. Get your right palm next to your left foot. Inhale, spine tall, spine parallel to the floor. Exhale, twist your left arm up. Reach up, reach back. Keep pushing that left hip back. Right hip forward. Slowly release. Bend your left knee. Scoot your left foot out to the side so the outer edge of your left foot lines up with the outer edge of the mat. Get your left palm inside. If you can, drop down to your left elbow, drop down to your right elbow, interlace your fingers, let your left knee drop down. If it's too much, put your right knee on the mat. Keep taking your heart forward and up, keep taking your hips lower as much as you can. Stay with your breath. You can study the sole of your left foot. Sometimes it's interesting. Mine, for some reason, looks dehydrated. Not drunk enough water, I guess. Slowly release. But take your left foot back and up. Drop your right heel down to the mat. Bend your left knee. Take your left knee even higher up. Open the left hip over the right hip. Neutralize your hips. Get your left foot down. Just nice. Down dog. Inhale, plank. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Look forward between your palms. I'm going to ask you to bend your knees so your heels get off the mat. Keep looking between your palms because that's where your feet are going to land when you jump forward. If you find this difficult or impossible, feel free to walk your feet all the way forward between your palms. Otherwise, inhale, spine tall, exhale, jump forward between your palms as likely as you can. Forward fold. Everyone meeting forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Exhale, just go for the chair pose. Tailbone down and back, arms reaching up, chin up. Draw your navel in towards your spine. Keep finding that length all the way from the base of your tailbone all the way up towards your fingertips. Find that length. Arms next to your ears. Don't keep them here. Keep them here. When you're ready, left elbow outside right knee. Palm on top of palm. Inhale, spine tall. Exhale, twist. Keep your knees in the same line. I know your left knee wants to go right ahead. Don't let that happen. Push that left hip back. So you get a deeper twist by pushing that left hip back. When you're ready, transfer all your weight on your right foot or release the pose. Get into a lower lunge with a twist. Once you've got your low lunge, you can deepen the twist a little bit if you want. Ujjayi breath if it's getting too much. When you're ready,
You're going to drop your left heel down, take your arms up to warrior one. So go ahead, warrior one. Left hip forward, right hip back. Release your palms onto your hip points. Straighten your front knee. Squeeze your elbows behind you. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Both your knees are straight. Inhale, take your heart up, chin up. When you're ready, next inhale, straighten your spine, spine tall. Exhale, fold forward, right hip moving back, left hip moving forward. Reach your heart forward and down to your right ankle. If you want, interlace your fingers behind you, squeeze your shoulder blades, take your arms up and over. If you don't want to do this, don't do it. Release your palms down. Get your left palm next to your right foot. If you can, get the full palm down on the mat. If you can't, stay on your fingertips. Heart moving forward. Inhale, take your right arm up. Staying twisted. Keep pushing your right hip back. Left heel pushes down into the mat. Reach the right fingertips up. Slowly release. Bend your front knee. Take your right foot all the way to the right. So the right edge of your foot is in line with the right edge of your mat. Drop down to your elbows. If that's not possible, stay on your palms, but try and keep your hips low, heart moving forward. So you can just stay here. It's great because you're kind of working your shoulders in this. If you want, drop your left knee down. Start dropping your right knee down. Maybe study the sole of your right foot. This one doesn't look dehydrated. This one seems to have drunk a lot of water. Heart moving forward and up. Hips moving down. Back knee straight or down on the mat. Yogi's choice. When you're ready, slowly come back onto your palms. Get your right foot back and up. Reach through your right toes. Keep reaching up. Bend your right knee, right heel towards right hip. Open the right hip over your left hip. Open it up. When you're ready, slowly straighten the knee out. Level your hips again. Get your right foot down. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Look forward between your palms, bend your knees, get ready to either hop or step your feet back to starting position. Forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Palms together in front of your heart. Close your eyes, take a breather. Check in with how you feel. So clearly your body has been put through a little bit of stress. I know I kind of threw in a lot of surprises there. Heart might be racing. How do you feel? When you're ready, we'll do everyone's favorites. So lie down on your stomach. Feet are about hip-width apart. Toes on the mat. Arms are 45 degrees ahead in front of you. Stay on your fingertips. So I don't know how much of me you can see. When you're ready, push all 10 toes into the mat. Inhale, come up with your shoulders. Reach up as much as you can. Reach through your fingertips. heart moving forward, but keep your toes stuck on the mat. And slowly release. So you should feel that release and pressure on your glutes and your lower back the minute you release down. Now stick all 10 fingertips onto the floor. Reach through your toes. Straighten your knees completely. Next inhale, float your feet up as much as you can. Come on. So you're holding it with your core. Reach your feet up. 5. Keep your breath. Don't hold your breath. 4. 3. Reach through your toes. 2. 1.5. 1 half. And let it go. Now let's do Superman. So everything, palms, toes, everything off the mat. Ready? 1, 2, 3, everything up. Look, Mom, I'm flying. Use your breath. See how long you can stay here. Flying. Reach your heart forward. Reach your toes back. Keep your knees straight. Maybe elbows straight. Reach your fingertips forward and up. Toes back and up. And release palm on top of palm. Forehead on your palm. When you're ready, slowly push up to seated. And then simply lie down on your back. So get your feet on the mat. We're going in for bridge. Heels close to your hips, as close as you can get them. Keep the outer edges of your feet parallel to the outer edges of your mat. Why do we do that? So that when you're pushing down into your feet, the pressure kind of moves up symmetrically through your bones and your muscles. And you kind of hold a more symmetrical pose, that's all. Okay, push your shoulders down into the mat. It's like you want to prevent someone from whisking the mat from underneath you. Point your tailbone up and take your hips all the way up as high as they will go. Do the shoulder thing, so lift one shoulder, push the shoulder blade in towards the spine, drop the shoulder down. Other shoulder lift, push the shoulder blade in, drop the shoulder down. See if you can take your hips 2 inches higher. If you want, interlace your fingers beneath you and push down with your forearms. See if that action can take your hips a little higher. See if your hip points can stay in line with your knees. Now your knees, push them in towards each other. So they're not touching, but you're imagining a block between your knees and you're pushing into that block. So you get that engagement going. It takes off a little pressure from your lower back. You don't do that and let your knees flop out like I'm doing, and then, it just goes all into your lower back. So you want to learn how to take the pressure off your lower back, improve your strength, increase your flexibility, all working at the same time. Don't hold your breath. Slowly release your hips all the way down. Just lie on your back. Keep your left knee where it is bent. Straighten your right knee. Hold on to your right calf. And pull the right toes down towards your face. So keep your tailbone on the mat. I know the tendency is for the tailbone to rise. Don't do that. Keep the tailbone down. And then see if you can pull either with your calf, your ankles, or your toes, your right leg in towards your head as much as you can. So just feel the stretch on your hamstring. And then slowly get your right foot circling across to the left. Drop your left knee down. Keep your right shoulder on the mat. Look over your right shoulder if you want. Slowly release. We do it on the other side. So get your knees bent on the mat. Keep your right knee where it is. Straighten out your left knee. Hold on to the back of your left calf. If you can, hold on to your left toes. Point the toes down so you feel the stretch on your calf and your hamstring. And then gently pull that left leg in. If you find your tailbone rising like mine is right now, push it back down and just deal with your left heel or toes moving in towards your face. Keep that left knee straight as you can. Start deepening your breath. When you're ready, drop your left foot over the right. Your right arm extends to the side. Drop your right knee too. So you're twisting